Have you ever had one of those days where your to-do list is screaming, your responsibilities are crying, your goals are staring at you angrily, and you're just lying there thinking, I'll start in 5 minutes. Then suddenly, it's 11:47 p.m. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about the psychology behind laziness, why you avoid tasks, why motivation disappears, and why sometimes even getting up to get water feels like climbing Mount Everest. Spoiler, you're not actually lazy. There's something much deeper going on. Let's break it down. Hook. What we call laziness is usually not a lack of effort, but a lack of emotional energy. Your brain isn't trying to avoid work. It's trying to protect you. Let's understand how. Reason number 1. Your brain takes the easiest path by default. The human brain is designed to save energy. Literally. Back in ancient times, saving energy meant survival. Our ancestors weren't doing 100 jumping jacks or studying 12 hours a day. They were chilling whenever possible to conserve energy for hunting, danger, and survival. Your brain still follows that rule. So when you have two options, 1, do work, 2, scroll Instagram while eating chips, your brain automatically votes for the second one. Not because you're lazy, because it's wired to prefer low-effort tasks. Reason number 2. Avoidance is an emotional reaction, not a work problem. You don't avoid tasks because they're hard. You avoid them because they trigger emotional discomfort. For example, fear of failure, fear of doing it wrong, fear of being judged, perfectionism, feeling overwhelmed, low confidence, low reward, boredom, stress. Your brain says, this task makes me feel something uncomfortable, so let's avoid it. Procrastination isn't laziness, it's emotional protection. Reason number 3, dopamine decides your motivation. Dopamine equals your brain's reward chemical. High dopamine, excitement, motivation, energy. Low dopamine, I don't feel like it. People feel lazy when their brain isn't getting enough dopamine from a task. Your brain loves activities that give instant dopamine, like scrolling, food, games, chatting, music, funny videos, anything easy and enjoyable. Tasks like studying, cleaning, or working, low dopamine, delayed reward. So your brain chooses the easier dopamine source. It's not laziness, it's chemistry. Reason number 4. Overthinking drains energy before you even start. Ever spent 45 minutes thinking about doing something instead of actually doing it? Congrats! That's your brain wasting energy on anticipation. Overthinking creates mental exhaustion, which makes starting the task feel impossible. You're not lazy. You're mentally tired before you even begin. Reason number 5. You lack clarity, not motivation. Sometimes we avoid tasks because they feel too big or vague. Clean the house. Work on the project. Fix my life. Your brain doesn't know where to start, so it shuts down. Clear tasks are easy to begin. Vague tasks are instant avoidance. This isn't laziness. It's lack of direction. Reason number 6. Stress turns your brain into a potato. When you're stressed, the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for focus, planning, decision-making, goes offline. Your brain literally cannot think properly. This is why stressed people look lazy. They're not. Their cognitive system is overloaded. You can't expect a phone with 3% battery to run fast. Same with your brain. Reason number 7. You don't feel emotionally rewarded by the outcome. If a task feels pointless, unappreciated, uninteresting, repetitive, forced, draining, your brain won't prioritize it. We're motivated by meaning, not pressure, not guilt, not deadlines. When something doesn't feel rewarding, your brain labels it as low priority, even if it's important. Reason number 8, you're tired, not lazy. A lot of so-called lazy people are actually mentally exhausted, emotionally drained, sleep-deprived, burnout, overwhelmed, anxious, overstimulated. Your energy tank is empty, but you still expect yourself to function at 100%. Then you blame yourself for not being productive. But your body is asking for rest, not shame. Reason number 9, you grew up being shamed for effort, not praised for progress. This one goes deep. If you grew up hearing, do better, this isn't enough, why are you so slow? You should have done more. Your brain associates effort with stress, not reward. So now you avoid tasks to avoid criticism, not because you lack discipline, but because you were trained to fear failure more than enjoy success. Reason number 10, laziness is sometimes your brain's SOS signal. Sometimes your mind shuts down simply to protect you from burnout. When you ignore emotional pain, stress, tiredness, mental fatigue, your brain forces you to slow down. It looks like laziness, but it's actually survival mode. So, what's the real truth? You're not lazy. You're overwhelmed, under-inspired, emotionally tired, mentally overloaded, unrewarded, stressed, avoiding discomfort, low on dopamine, not guided properly, not supported emotionally, not healed fully. Your so-called laziness is actually your brain trying to cope. But here's the twist. The moment you understand why you feel lazy, you gain the power to overcome it. Small steps, simple tasks, clear goals, healthy routines, reward-focused habits, self-kindness instead of guilt. You don't need more motivation. You need less resistance. Because the truth is, you're not lazy. You're human. And your brain is doing its best to protect you, even when it looks